Didn't no alarm clock wake me up.
Come on now.
I had it set, but I woke up before it went off. But I laid there till it went off. Then I got up and I turned it on.
Amen.
But I know God woke me up because I could have heard the alarm clock. I had been sleeping in my grave. The alarm clock would have still been running. And I wouldn't have heard nothing. But God is so good that He let me wake up. Yes, He is. So, everybody asked me a question about how to save. But they never asked me a question about how to spend. They want to know how to save. But I got a message today. How to give. How to save and how to spend. Let's go to 2 Corinthians, 9th chapter. 2 Corinthians, 9th chapter. We're going to read 6, 7, 8 to 9 verses. Have it? Ninth chapter, starting at the 6th verse to the 9th verse. Amen. Our Father and our God, thank you once more again. Lord, we thank you for another day. Lord, we just thank you for your mighty goodness, Lord. I ask you that the Holy Spirit step in and self step out of the way. You just bless with the Holy Spirit today to give me with. Thus says the Lord to your people that they have a better understanding today than they had yesterday. I ask you to continue to give me the power and the strength to be able to say what thus says the Lord and His daughter and Son Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. Thank God. Everyone have it? Page still turning out way. 2 Corinthians. Everybody got it? Okay. Now remember, it's Paul's talking. Chapter 9. Yeah. Chapter 9. 2 Corinthians. Remember this. Whoever sows sparingly will also reap sparingly. And whoever sows generously will also reap generously. Each of you should give that you have decided in your heart to give, not regularly under compulsion. For God loves a cheerful giver, and God is able to bless you abundantly, so that in all things, all time, having all that you need, you will abound in every good work. As it is written, they have freely scattered their gift to the poor. Their righteous endure forever. May the Lord have a blessing to read and hear of His word. Amen. Giving. It's the attitude. That some of us want to give more than we have an amount. Some of us have an amount, we want to give less. The person who gives only a small gift shouldn't be embarrassed. But what it's saying that if somebody make a little bit more than you do, they can give a lot. But if you don't make that much, you can give what you can. God will bless you. Think about the woman who had the 1 penny. She gave all she had. And she was blessed more than anybody in that congregation. So God will bless whoever gives what you're supposed to give. God is concerned about how a person gives from his or her heart. So if your heart not right, then you'll give right. If your heart is right, you're going to give God what you did. God is a cheerful giver. The reason I say that because what all He did for us. He sent His Son to the cross just to die for us. That is a God of giving His life away just so He could save us. We was wretched undone. Didn't know where we was going. Didn't know what was happening in the world. But God looked down on us and spared our life. So we ought to praise God today because He's been so good to us.
Yes, hallelujah, hallelujah. He's an awesome God.
And they say some people have a difficult time letting go His own or her money.
Yes.
His or her money. It may reflect ungrateful to God. And God love you either if you give or don't give. Either way it goes, he still loves you.
That's right.
God gives a resource to you and invest for him. Now people don't understand that. Well, I'm going to invest for God when he got everything. First of all, we don't own nothing.
Don't own nothing.
God got everything. So if we give to God, Paul used the illustration of a seed to explain that the resources God give us is not to be hidden. The resources God give us is not for foolishness, not to throw away. The resource God give us is to produce more. The little he give us, we ought to be able to produce more. You know, a lot of people say, well, I can't invest in nothing because I don't have nothing. That's because you haven't consulted God. You got a job, you get a check, you ought to be able to give God something. God give us everything.
Yes, he do. Hallelujah.
And we don't never give God nothing.
That's so true.
So when we invest in God, God work with us. Not only that, but he wants us to give more in his service. Now, some people get the wrong idea about giving.
Come on now.
Giving ain't all you got, but giving God your first.
Come on now.
And you'll see later on how you give God your first.
All right.
The person who give a little will receive only a little.
Come on.
Don't be like a faith by giving and giving it freely and generously to God, because God gave you everything you had. In fact, God tells us that a person, man or woman, is not able to handle the money that God gives, they get cut off from receiving their blessing.
So true.
I mean, if you make a little, you ought to give God the best. If you make a lot, you still ought to give God the best.
That's right.
Now, let's go to Luke 16, the chapter, Luke 16 and 10 and 11.
16 chapter, sir.
Yes, ma'am. 16, 10, and 11 verse. Now this is Jesus talking. Matter of fact, I want somebody to read that for me because they would think I made this up.
10 and 11.
And 11.
Luke 16.
Uh-huh.
It says, whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much. And whoever is dishonest with very little will also be dishonest with much. 11. So if you have not been trustworthy in handling worldly wealth, who will trust you with true riches?
Amen. Now what it's saying, if you can't be trusted with a little,
If you can't be trusted, you can't be trusted.
how can you be trusted with a lot? Meaning that you're unfit to handle the riches of God's kingdom. Meaning you are not honest with God for what he has gave you.
Come on now.
You have to be honest with God what he gives you. Now look at the people on the street. They wasn't honest with God from the beginning. But if you look at those people on the street, they didn't even think about investing their money in God. They thought about what they could do right now.
For themselves.
And some of us think about that today. But I found out, the more you give God, the more he gives you.
That's right.
Now I got another one I want you to go to. It's going to prick somebody's heart. It's over in the Old Testament, Deuteronomy 15 chapter. Deuteronomy the 15th chapter and the 6th verse.
15th chapter.
The 6th verse.
Okay.
15 and 6.
Yes.
It's Deuteronomy 15.
Yes, Deuteronomy 15 and 6th verse. For your Bible scholars.
Yeah, that's right.
I got it reading.
15 and 6.
Uh-huh.
For the Lord thy God blesses thee, as he has promised thee, and thou should lend unto them many nations, but thou shalt not borrow, and thou shalt not be gained from many nations, but thou shalt not be gained from thee.
All right. where they tell you, God, that there is no hope in it.